All right, let's cover carbohydrate type. If all carbs are broken down to the same chemical known as glucose, then what is the point of the different types of carbs? Well, the carb types will digest differently, which will alter the effect on how the body reacts to. Carbohydrate is known as a nutrient source that the body uses as an energy source. Give an example of each carb type and how the body is going to typically react. We have simple carbs that are fast-acting carbs. Examples of these are going to be candies, cookies, fruit juices, cereals, pure sugar, etc. You get the point. Simple carbs are considered fast-acting carbs because they're going to digest a lot sooner and they're going to be more energy available very quick. Simple carbs can tend to spike your blood sugar levels, and if you do this too frequently, this could end up being a bad. Typically, these type of carbs, I recommend and I prefer to use them prior to any activity, whether you're going to be lifting, swimming, hiking, running. Any of those, it's going to be an immediate energy source for you to be able to utilize. Now we got complex carbs, which are medium or long-acting carbs. Two complex carbs are going to be a fiber and starch source. Rice, grains, potatoes, oats, these are all examples of some complex carbs. Oats, for example, is a long-acting carb source. Higher in fiber, that'll typically take longer to digest and have a slower release of energy for a longer period of time. Sweet potatoes are also a long-acting carb source that is created from starch, and this is going to take longer to also digest. So this means that complex carbs typically are going to help keep you fuller for longer. Consuming complex carbs, this is also going to help you from creating those massive insulin spikes very quickly. This is something that will gradually keep your insulin levels fairly maintainable without having those immediate ups and downs. And from my experience, the body does not like ups and downs. The body likes to be what we call steady state. Typically, complex carbs are going to be the best for you to have from meal to meal. That way you can have energy from meal to meal without having to worry about a crash. Because if you have those insulin spikes from the fast-acting carbs, this can cause crashes. So you have a bunch of energy right away, and then like halfway before your next meal, you're wanting to go to sleep. So choose your carbs wisely, properly time them so that way you can live your best life. Like I said, you can have those fast-acting carbs, those sweets, but use it when you need it. You know, go do some activity. If you're about to go to bed, you don't need fast-acting carbs. It's not about restricting yourself from eating or enjoying all the tasty foods in life, but make the smart decision of when and how much you're going to consume.